That'd be the only console that would ever win. Thinking fucking... Ow. Don't mind me, I'm muttering. Now you don't hear me anymore? Well, the D-pad comment, I was talking about that emote. I was just muttering to myself, but I was openly talking about the emote you put. So generally, I wasn't really talking to you at all, but it was still in response of something you did. That, and when I was talking about how you were just saying, like, January is the start of the new year. I was just saying, it's a pet peeve of mine when people kind of tell me things I know, and I'm not mad. It's just Mercer did it a lot to me when we played games together. It's just a pet peeve in general. I get a little annoyed. You're fine. And then I started talking about your email. Sorry if you can't hear me. Again, I'm going to mutter. And if you hear me that, you generally don't need to respond. But you can if you like, I just don't need to. You'll know when I'm talking to you. Or in general, you'll know when I'm talking to whoever. I'm not repeating. Sorry, Dragon, but I'm not going to be talking loud every time. I'm not going to repeat myself a third. Not mad, but... Okay, I'm going to say this. When I talk enough, get excited enough, repeat myself enough, I get really winded. I'm tired. And stuff like that, so repeating myself really tires me out just because of how I talk and like how I don't know, excited, I guess, not excited, how loud or passionate or whatever the hell you want to word it. A lot of the way I speak, it just exhausts me. Basically, conversation tires me. Basically, it's hard to repeat myself and because of it, and. It's already an annoyance to repeat myself in general, so I get more and more louder and just more and more, I guess, aggressive speak. And just, yeah, I'm sorry. But I'm not going to keep repeating myself on everything that you mishear. You're fine, okay? Relax. I was muttering to myself, end of story now. Leave it at that. You have a hard time hearing me. Either your audio sucks, ears suck, or my mic sucks. I don't know what else to do. I really need to find where my Blue Yeti is. I would assume that's better than this microphone. If you can't hear me talking like this, I apologize. Alright. Either your ears suck, your audio sucks, or my mic sucks. I can't help you. I don't know, Dragon. I am speaking... You told me I was fine. That too. Blue Moon. No, Mew appears every once in a blue Mew. The moon only appears once every one. But I'm sorry, I'm tired of repeating everything here. Literally, you're asking huh or what for everything I say now. I don't know what happened all of a sudden. You said it was fine. Sorry? I didn't know how bad that affects your audio. Whatever's louder, I pay attention to more. Nothing I could do about that. It's not me, then. You need to freaking listen to me instead of the game. Nothing I can do about that. You need to hear the audio, or no one's gonna have background music then. Like, I don't get it. Like, I'm sorry, dude. I can't freaking sole focus my audio for you. I have to do it for anybody. Everyone has to hear the game too. Otherwise, there's no music. Nothing I can do about that. I lowered it a little bit. I don't know how much louder I'm gonna be, but it's really tiring me. Legit exhausting me, like making me tired. Like introverted. Like I get winded by long conversations already. On top of repeating myself, actually repeating myself makes me tired. I am not kidding. That is why I hate it. I hear game over you, so I listen to game. I can't help that. That's not my fault. I know you can't help that. I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying I can't help that either. But you're constantly telling me now that every time I speak, you're constantly asking me what I said. It's getting old because I'm repeating myself multiple times, and it's making me actually annoyed, which is not you. This is my pet peeve, getting annoyed by me repeating myself. And then I don't want you to start getting upset thinking I'm mad at you, which will actually start making me mad. So I'm trying to tell you that I'm sorry. I've toned down the audio a bit. There's nothing I can do otherwise. Getting old, though. I'm getting tired. I'm not going to keep repeating myself. Because you're going to get me annoyed, too, on top of it. Like how you did Irving. Calm down. Either you hear me or you don't. My God, Adam, fucking stop messaging me on Facebook, dude. Lord Almighty. God damn, I hate when people send me just random videos that are out of nowhere repeatedly. Thank you? Random videos. I mean, the skateboarding one, I guess, is more pertain to me, but what the fuck? How to make soy sauce? How to Tails Rip? I haven't seen that in a while. Random videos, what the... Okay, Pokemon, there we go. That's something I'm into. But why, though? I haven't talked to you in years. I don't know why, and you spam me. Ugh. Fucking... Jesus, Adam, go away, dude. Last time you spammed me, it was a bunch of fucking... religious stuff, and I'm like, okay, I believe in God, but stop spamming me. It wasn't just that, it was a bunch of other crap. Guy that I know personally. Sorry, it's nothing that you need to worry about. It's me talking about someone I know personally on Facebook. Messaging random videos to me, and he done. Hope you can somehow find a way to fix the issue, because I can't lower the game anymore too much, or it'll be too quiet. I don't even know, because I don't monitor my own audio, because that's very distracting and awful, and like with your ADHD, I'll focus that. That'll be even worse. But otherwise, even then, no one can hear my audio if it's too low. I totally get with how you feel. It's just I can't really do much about that. And I'm not going to go in VC just so you can hear me. Really kind of pointless just solely because you mute yourself. It just feels really pointless because I'm not going to be speaking to anyone then. Just so you can hear me. That's just kind of weird. Personal. Why my gain keeps turning down? Okay, that also don't help. It's random as fuck. See, I don't even know how that happens. Too, my gain on my actual mic turned down. And it wasn't always down, so that can't be an issue. But it now was. Really fucking weird. But I'm as high as I can get again. But I did not turn that down. That randomly does that somehow. Don't ask. I really can't explain it. I just know because of the knob at the bottom of my fucking shit. Really stupid. Really stupid. Stupid! But I'm as loud as I can get. I can raise me higher, and I think it'll just break my audio. I think it gets staticky or whatever. I don't know mechanics behind or the meta behind it. I think it's the compression or whatever. Something makes my audio worse when I max it out on OBS. And that's through OBS's mixer or mixing or whatever. That is that. But other than that, I don't really understand all of the mechanics behind the meta behind it. My voice is already... What did I do? I raised my mic's gain. It went down for some reason. But my mic's gain was not always down. So I don't know when it decided to do this. The only reason I know is because I was able to turn it back up. I don't go and touch it ever. I rarely do. But because the times that I do touch it is because I'm used to my mic's gain going down randomly. And there's times where I just make sure it's up all the way, because it's just an easy little knob at the bottom that I can turn down, as you can tell by me doing it right now. I'm talking the same, but if you hear me going lower and higher, that's because I'm fucking with it. Generally, I have it at max, and it was just down. I don't know why. Yeah, I can't... To be honest, I can't tell by it, because I'm not looking at the bass directly, and I don't know how fast it actually moves. So I can't tell when it decides to slide. My other mic did have a gain, but it was a smaller knob on the face of it, which is a lot better. And it's never given me problems. I just gotta find a sweet spot in that. This is at the base, right at the butt of it. And it must slide on its own. There's really no way to lock it in place or anything. This mic does not... I don't... Remember, I would have to look back. I would have to look up my price on it. But the other one's like a $200 mic or whatever. My Blue Yeti, which is, I think, a better microphone. Yeah, it's my mic that time, then. A lot of the times you can't hear me. My mic is at maximum. And even then, I still have my volume in OBS close to max. I really should not be that low. I don't know how I sound with my gain down, but I should not be that low. I mean, maybe, I don't really know. But I assure you, it's not always down. But see, you're not always the problem. However, constantly telling me now every sentence is gonna get old, though. I really need to find my other mic then. No. Not yet. Dragon, I talk low normally. Again, this is my normal voice. Everyone has a voice they speak with comfortably. This is just me speaking normal. Me talking like this is more my personality voice. And I'm sorry, it really tires me out. And no, I'm not taping it. I don't even know how I would do that. It's a rotator. The thing that rotates, it doesn't slide. I don't really want to do that. Also, I shouldn't have to. But it's not too loud when you do that. Well, see, that's because I have to raise me higher. My volume in OBS is a lot higher up than it normally is. There's just... I'm tiring out. I can't speak loud for long, I'm sorry. Starting to get a headache. And then there's times where I just speak very quiet, even quieter than my normal voice, like right now. And I'm also tired on top of it. Yeah, and I haven't been speaking loud. That was the only time I really was speaking loud. Normally I'm speaking either my room voice or just like this, which is a bit louder than normal. It's my Twitch streamer voice, basically. I'm speaking a bit louder than normal. But no, predominantly I'm going to revert to this because that's just how I talk. If it's not my room voice, I'm not going to be able to keep it. I would have to listen to you again. I would have to hear you get an example. Because you sound alright, but I would have to hear you right now to really give you an answer. I'm not good with paying attention to the actual quality of a person's voice. I just hear you, and that's all that matters, really, to me. Like I said, I'm very bare bone what I would pay attention to. Even with people speaking, as long as I can hear them, fine. I don't really pay attention that well unless you're, like, crackling or something, and even then, you're not, generally speaking, off memory. I would have to hear you, again, to actually give you... Because I've already forgotten how it sounds, just because I don't really... That's my ADHD for you. I don't pay attention to a lot of detail, really. It's just the base things that I pay attention to. Like, for instance, while I drive, I only pay attention to where I'm going, not to my surroundings so much. Why I'm not a good driver. I've literally am the type of guy that can stare into space and literally space out. You've seen it, but I do that a lot. Like my attention span is bad, and I will zone the fuck out. But I don't pay attention to a lot of how you speak or how clear anyone's voices are. I can hear them. That's all that matters. No, I mean, I zone out. Oh no, I don't have to be high. I just zone and stare into space, and I don't even see what I'm looking at. I just blank. And just... People have to snap me literally back into reality. And when I do, it gives me the huh reaction. Yes. There's a couple of times I've had that where people have to repeatedly say my name and shake me out of it. I will not even be... I'll just sit there and not even see anything. I'm just staring. Blank. My eyes open. Was it Goku for what? Because none of their power-ups is really a clear-minded mindset, except for UI, which Goku can't think at all. It's just pure instinct. Vegeta has nothing like that. He has no pure instinctual transformation. His is all ego. Pure ego, which is ultra ego. Goku's the only one with pure instinct, which is no thought. Just instinct. Super Saiyan is based on rage and anger. Yes, that's what I do quite often. Ultra Instinct, essentially, it's... There's multiple variants of it, because there's one where Goku's more defensively, and he dodges a lot, but he can't input a lot of power behind his punches. And then there's the power one, and then the complete one, where he can masterly do both, dodge and attack. However, he needs a clear mind, and he instinctively will react. So, like, when you basically drop something and catch it with pure reflex, that's his Ultra Instinct, basically. They're really... his forms aren't called Pure Instinct and Ultra Instinct. It's Sign and something. I forgot their different forms. You've got the black-haired one and his silver-haired form. One is more geared, one is more based on, dodging and reaction, while it can't really put much power behind his blows. And then there's one that is the reverse, and then the combined form. Mastered Ultra Instinct. I don't know, I don't really remember and all the mechanics behind it too much, but basically, yeah. His gray or silver-haired form, he basically wields it like a Super Saiyan state at this point now, and can speak freely within it. Because when he first introduced it in the Tournament of Power, Goku barely spoke, if at all, and he fought with pure instincts and basically roared. It was very interesting. But no, his fight with Jiren, no one. Long story short, he's fighting Jiren. And he's getting his ass beat. He tries to use a Spirit Bomb. Jiren basically destroys it. It implodes. He falls into it. The energy from that breaks past his limit, and he goes into Ultra Instinct, black-haired, which is the first introduction to it. He is able to successfully dodge Jiren's blows, but he cannot put that much power behind his moves. He hurts him, he can punch him, he can actually lay blows on him. It's just, it's nothing significant. So Jiren eventually counters him, and it isn't until because he breaks through his limits several times, and one of his last times he breaks through, he finally attains the silver-haired form, but he can't, he's just doing it, so he's not mastered it at that point. But Goku didn't get it from anybody. He did this on pure survival, and the negative energy from the Spirit Bomb did it. It's weird to describe, because I know Spirit Bomb is made of energy of people and it's a pure attack, but because it was imploded, a lot of energy that was negative went into Goku's body. Can't be in space or he dies. No air. Yeah, that's correct. Look, I'm not gonna understand Akira's writing on why Frieza and Cold and them can survive in space randomly. That I don't know. I don't know if he has interviews on this. How did Frieza just floated in space? Why he didn't die from his injuries in general, that I don't know. But Frieza could just breathe in space. I don't know why. But he just floated there with half a body. So I don't know how he didn't bleed out. Well, okay, I know how he didn't bleed out. The fucking Destructor just cauterized his wound. Frieza cauterized his own wound, so he didn't bleed out for that reason, I guess. And Goku gave him energy, even though he blew him back with an attack. Frieza survived solely because Goku gave him energy. But he can breathe in space? That I don't know. Billy! How are ya? I hope you're having a fantastic weekend, my friend. I hope you are kicking ass and not kissing ass, unless you like that. Hamster looks like a ditto. Hamster? The fuck? So a pink blob? What hamster are we talking about? And why does it look like ditto? Is it a blob? A blob versus Ichabod Crane. Billy Shiny? Oh, that. Oh, the dancey thing. I guess. What the fuck? Well, emotes broke. Emotes broke! I mean, I looked at it. I see it. I see what you, I guess, mean. Not really. It looks more like a weird cat to me. But, I guess. But I hope you're well, Billy. Yeah, he's a good guy. Billy's a good guy. I need to look into Better Twitch TV because that's that's an extension for Twitch I used to have. I don't remember why I don't. I think it stopped working, but it's a thing for extra emotes. I need to get that back up. Unlimited emote slots. Better Twitch TV is an extension that allows for other emotes and allows me to use more emotes if I get any. And it has unique emotes. Hi. 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 Better Twitch TV. Ah. Wait. Well. The way you. If I was an actor and I do a good day, I'd go good day, dildo. Of course you would. Of course you would. Well, go watch my Elden Ring playthrough. You can enjoy all the dildo baggins and that. Well, my PC playthrough. Because I've done part of the console PS4 port, but I didn't beat it. I beat it on PC, though. You can see me fucking fight Malenia in that. Die 1,000 times. Man. I felt Gandalf's... I didn't know. I'm glad you felt Gandalf's issues in Bilbo's house. Glad. I didn't know you were his height and have walked into a hobbit's house before. I mean, I walk into shit all the time, but it's not because I'm in a very tiny space. It's more because I'm a klutz. So, the point's kind of... If you were like 7 feet tall walking into a very tiny space, I could very understand that. How are you 6 foot when I'm 5'9"? I was measured at 5'9", too. Not like I'm just saying my damn height. Ow. Look, if I was Matt's height, I'd be hitting my head on the fucking line much more than pretty much anyone there. I've already bonked metal pieces on that line constantly. I would be hitting my face off it nonstop. For instance, if I was that height. Or anywhere near 7 feet or mid 6 foot or anything tall. That tall. I was lucky I was just under that, because I used to work, when I worked at Henry's, they had one of the pipelines was a bit lower than the line would be, for instance. It came down a bit more, and it was a pipe, much fucking thicker, and even hot, even. And I used to conk my fucking head off that a few times. Which would probably also sort of, maybe, I guess, result in the epilepsy I had sometime during when I worked there, which probably added to my conks that when I fell out of bed eventually did it. And then I had one again recently on the drive home into Illinois, which got me another, I don't know if it'll be a full-on scar, but I have another fucking cut on my eyebrow now. So that makes 2 scars. If it stays, it'll be a second scar. It's not as deep looking as my actual scar, though. It's there, though, right at the edge of this side. So I got one here now. Fucking smack my face against the window. I was lucky. I don't even... Well, I guess I wouldn't have felt it. I went into a seizure, I guess. But nonetheless, like, woke up and was told that they put me into the hospital. So they already had me in the hospital and back out and on the road again, I guess. This is where my memory picks up. And I'm like, what the fuck? Oh! Oh, my brother must be home. Baba! Hello? Hey, no, pop!
Sorry, guys. I'm gonna get off here. I had my brother helped him get stuff into the house or whatever, but I'm gonna get off here. God, that's a lot of crap I missed. You don't have to donate or drop biddies. Thank you. Appreciate that. I don't understand any of what you're saying. Talk to you later, man. Oh no, you're fine. Let's speak in your mind. I appreciate it. I'm just like, what? Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just not feeling today's stream, but in general, I'm getting tired. It's already going on 10:30. I didn't really do too much in the game and then kind of stepped away for long periods. Hopefully I'll be a better stream tomorrow with me earlier. Tired of everything. I don't even know. I really should probably take a break from Twitch in general. I honestly don't even know what I want to do anymore. Let's go raid to Megan. She's an awesome streamer. Then love the Miss Mercury for me, for anyone who's you want the similar randomness and goofiness to me. May enjoy her. She plays more competitive games and stuff like that, but have fun.